Okay, so I'm gonna get through this pretty quickly because honestly it was crazy. And why? I'm gonna explain pretty quick. Well, I noticed the gap first in Nasdaq here, and I got obsessed with selling the gap, the 50% and everything, and then here, but I was too obsessed with that and it wouldn't work. Anyway, yeah, I took a bunch of losses here. Then also in gold, I tried to buy, then it was break even, then I would have stopped out and so forth. And one thing what happened was here at the end. I noticed that the price was trading higher here, and I had this daily swing from the extended trading hours outline, as if it was to tag earlier. But then it got there during the RTH. The thing is, I noticed this was the open here. The volume was actually quite tiny, and it was drying also all the way up. So it was like, okay, this might not continue. So what I did was actually the only trade that actually made sense that I took was here, and I actually got a stop out of break even. It was that after the failures, I sold the low of the inside bar, and I had this as my stop. And then I actually got a stop reduce anyway. But the thing is, it was trade lower, and then it wouldn't answer. But then here, for some, I don't know what was. I need to actually try to do some research and see what was it at 10 o'clock that created this huge spike on gold. So I noticed that this first 10 o'clock, it tried to trade higher and then it failed. So this bar here, when it traded lower and it broke its low, I actually sell the low of that bar here. And I kept adding. I added somewhere here. I added here, and then at some point here, when this bar broke the low here, I added again. And my exit point was this yesterday's close. It went a little beyond, but it was basically I had and my initial range was 50 points. So yeah, exactly. I executed around here, and then I started adding as soon as it traded down. Why I kept adding? Because this is something I can't explain in a video. Basically, I know what it looks like on live. The momentum after the rejection, after the volume is trying to the upside, and when gold actually gets active, it's just literally insane how it falls. Feels like it's breaking down or something. So I just kept adding as soon as it continued. I will see small retest and then it will continue lower. So I let it retest a little bit within the same bars, and then I will add. So I think I added like 3 times after my main execution here, and that's pretty much it. Uh, this was not all beautiful. Honestly, I have to say that I lost it somehow. I took a bunch of quick losses, like quite actually big ones. I can actually show here just to remain transparent with myself. Here, I look at this. I had, first of all, let me see what's the date here. So 20th. So it started here. Let's see here. Yeah, I took a couple break-even trades, 2 small losses, then some small break-even above trade, and then I started taking losses. Look at this. You see? They were not big, but there were so many. And then I took these 200. That was actually in the blink of an eye because I was actually distracted talking to my kid and everything here, so it was a mess. And then I also, took this one, then this one. The thing is, why this was not so beautiful as it looks at the end, because basically I was very much 1K, 1.3 plus K in drawdown. This is what I mean, like I lost it. I shouldn't have gotten there, first of all, regardless of this day being positive. Besides that, I personally wasn't feeling scared or anything, but I knew that wasn't okay for my trading. So yeah, after that, well, like I said, I took this position, which I believed it was actually great. I kept adding, adding, and adding until I could, and then of course I would allow the price to breathe, so I would not add like near entry or something. So yeah, I remained. I think I don't know, like around 30 or something points on break even pretty much all the time. And like I said, I had like a 50-point range to yesterday's close, and that's actually where I exited my trade. This all this trade, these executions, and the add up was almost 2K. So yeah, that's why basically you can see here that I made all 1.3K back, almost 1.4. I think, yeah, 1.350 or something, and then plus this almost 500. So yeah, I mean it was good execution. I adapted well to this reaction of gold, and yeah, I saw it very quick. I was thinking about selling here, but I wasn't sure at the time, so I just waited. Actually, when this took the high and then rejected, that to me was a signal that, oh, okay, we may actually trade lower and fill the gap. So that's why I went for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna let it be. I'm done for the week, and I'm gonna see what happens next week.